Mind of the Meanie is now an exclusive brand partner with WWEshop.com. Pick up all your favorite new merchandise from Roman Reigns.
Acknowledge me.
Cody Rhodes.
I have to finish the story.
LA Knight.
Let me talk to you.
And more using our exclusive link in the show notes. Click below and show your support today for your favorite WWE superstar at WWEshop.com.
Yeah!
You know, Meanie,
What's that, Adam?
we hear this a lot. Every CBD company tells you that their product is the best. With quality control measures like lab testing and QR codes now becoming the standard, it can start to seem like all CBD brands are the same, but I'm here to tell you something, Meanie. They are not. Knowing what makes certain brands better will help you spend your money more wisely and have more confidence as you incorporate CBD oils, topicals, capsules, or gummies into your own wellness routine. And that's why we're proud to partner with Green Road CBD as an official sponsor of Mind of the Meanie. And Meanie, I know you're a longtime user of Green Road CBD. How has Green Road CBD helped you in your life?
Let me tell you, Green Road CBD is a product I've been using for years. And when we started Mind of the Meanie, I always was like, let's get Green Roads as a sponsor because I use them almost daily. Whether it's the gummies, you know, to take care of the aches and pains of 30 years of wrestling, the topical solutions that help my knees, help my back, help my elbows, help my shoulders. Green Road CBD has done everything to help me maintain a pain-free existence from all the years of wear and tear as a professional wrestler.
And to me, Meanie, that sounds like the Green Road's difference. And it comes down to a really few important points. They're just part of the reason that they've won industry awards year after year, earned thousands of five-star reviews, and have heard countless stories from customers just like you about the impact that those products have had on your life. So Green Roads is led by a compounding pharmacist with 25 years of experience helping her community getting healthy. For her and the entire company, it's more than just a job, it's a mission. And not all hemp sourcing is equal, Meanie. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. But they select their hemp from high-quality American farms, and also not all lab testing is equal, which is why they use an accredited independent lab to conduct full panel tests on every single batch. And that's why Green Roads is an original manufacturer, not just a quote-unquote white label brand. So right now, you can go to greenroads.com, Meanie, and save 25% off of your entire purchase. Wow. 25% off of everything, Meanie. That's huge. And all you have to do is go to their website right now, greenroads.com, and use promo code MEANIE at checkout. It's 25% off your entire purchase by using promo code MEANIE at greenroads.com. Own the day with Green Road CBD, and we thank them for sponsoring the program.
This is the Mind of the Meanie. Here are your hosts, the Blue Meanie and Adam Barnard.
Peace, world, and welcome everybody to the Mind of the Meanie, your weekly peek into the world according to former WWE superstar and ECW original, the Blue Meanie. We'll cover wrestling, music, movies, sports, and lots of useless knowledge, all contained in the Mind of the Meanie. I'm your tour guide, Adam Barnard, and he is the Blue Meanie. Meanie! Sorry, I had to get my put a little bit of extra English on that this morning. What's on your mind?
Man, there is so much useless knowledge in this fucking head. None of it I can make money with, you know?
Listen real fast before we get started here. Happy Halloween from me and my blue bucket here.
Yeah.
Matt from Dover was like, it's blue. It's blue. I got to give it to you for the show. I was like, yeah, man.
There's a lot of purple buckets out in the neighborhood the other night.
Yeah.
It's weird. This, like, I was driving down the street and I saw purple buckets in the street. It's like they were almost set up for, like, in between like every block had one in between the cars. For some reason, like, yeah, somebody wanted a child to play in traffic. Maybe, I don't know. But me and Mrs. Minnie were like, "Is that purple Halloween bucket in the street? Is that a purple bucket in a Halloween bucket in the street?" And then we parked, and then we walked, and then, like, somebody had a Halloween bucket out on their front bench at the front of their house, full of candy. Is like a fucking purple bucket. I was like, man, there's a I see a trend here. I don't know what it means. It might be a trap. I'm not falling for it. I must be paranoid when there's a bucket full of candy and I ain't fucking touching that.
For real.
No fucking way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fat guy. I don't turn down most things. But.
I steal all my kids' Rolos because Rolos is it's the elite candy. Okay, like this is the best kind.
That's an OG candy.
It is, bro. Anytime I'm anywhere, listen, you'll catch me anywhere with a fucking Rolo or a Reese's Fast Break. My buddy Kurt, I've known Kurt for I've known Kurt for almost probably 25 years, and my dude always has candy on him. I can text him right now. He lives in New Orleans. I could text him right now and be like, "What kind of candy do you have on you right now?" And he will tell me 2, and one of them is sour. I always know that we're going to have treats wherever we go. And I need to live my life more like Kurt with candy in my pockets. But
dude, I'm old enough to remember when Rolo used to have a commercial on TV.
Really?
There used to be a commercial for Rolo and whatchamacallits.
Oh yeah, dude.
That whatchamacallit is an underrated candy bar. Nobody.
Hell yeah. That shit slaps, bangs, and fucks. I love me a whatchamacallit, bro. That's good stuff. Hold on, wait. Before we keep going here, Jesse Brown's got something on the pod squad here. Those Rolo McFlurries from back in the day were fire, sir. What?
Yeah,
That was a Rolo McFlurry? Hold on, we're going to the Google machine here. Hold on, I'm bringing it up on the big monitor above me. Hold on. Rolo. Oh my God, what? What?
What timeline am I living in? That I don't know what this is.
Here's an article from Teen Vogue. It was from, this is from 2017, but it's early 2010s, late aughts.
I was voting.
What? I appreciate that. Thank you. I caught it. What? Change petition? Oh my God. How did I miss this? I'm a disappointment to myself and my bloodline. I can't believe I missed this shit. What the fuck, man? We got a bunch of the members of the pod squad here. Hope everybody's Halloween was great.
The chat is lively.
It is, man. We are all here. Vanessa's here. We sell whatchamacallits at work. You bring them, you send as many as you can. We'll Venmo you. But now,
I remember, to bring it to a localized thing, when I was a kid and you couldn't think of something, you say, whatchamacallit, now we just call them Johns.
Yep.
Or if you're a pro wrestler, you say, hand me that gimmick over there, whatchamacallit. I don't know.
The Johns.
There needs to be a John candy bar. That'd be pretty.
We need one. I think we need it. Jesse Brown says maybe they'll do a re-release if they ever get the ice cream machine to work. Yeah, probably not, dude. Probably not. I'm not holding my breath because if I do, I'll pass the fuck out. It's always the machines are never fucking working over there. It is an epidemic, sir. I think we need to look into this.
One of the worst things to come out of the whole lockdown, besides the lockdown, was McDonald's stopped having all-day breakfast. Remember they they were serving breakfast all day?
Yeah.
And then the lockdown happened and they said, stop that shit.
Man, I remember when the world opened back up and I was like, it's like 2:30. I'm going to get myself an Egg McMuffin. I'm hungry. They were like, nah, that stopped. I'm sorry, what? Excuse me? Pardon me? What? Do you hate me? Did I do something wrong? Is it my fault?
What's the fancy breakfast sandwich?
Is that the McGriddles?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I can feel my arteries clogging as we speak, man.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a pork roll, egg, and cheese, though, dude. There's a spot. Let me tell you something, man. There's a spot in Jersey. It's called the Bagel Nook. It's got to get a pork roll, egg, and cheese, but they do like 2 eggs, and it's like all smashed together and mushy and nasty, which is the best way to eat it.
Where's this?
It's called the Bagel Nook. It's outside of Princeton. It's over by my shoot job. It's right on Harrison Street in Princeton. And man, get that fucker on an everything bagel. Give me some hot sauce on that bitch. Man, dude.
Fucking pork. I don't know if the rest of the world can appreciate pork roll.
Oh.
I think pork roll's like a Philly/Jersey thing.
Mm-hmm.
That and Scrapple.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dog. Give me that Scrapple, bro. Whew.
Dude, I'll go to Oregon Diner and get like an omelet. And I'll get a side brick of fucking Scrapple.
Yeah, give me as thick as possible. I want that shit to be like dense. It's heft. I want my Scrapple with heft.
Yeah, for those not from the Philadelphia area, or because it's predominantly Philly, Jersey, maybe New York. Scrapple is the stuff that's not healthy enough for a hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucking delicious.
We used to call it back home everything but the oink.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically.
Pretty much it. Everything but the oink, man. That's what Scrapple. That's the best way.
Now I'm hungry and
I'm going to fucking Country Bagel in Westchester right after this, man.
Hit the closing credits. We're done.
We're wrapping up here. Breakfast is waiting.
Yeah.
Jesse Brown says they don't even mix the McFlurry anymore and it comes in a paper cup. That's bullshit. These fucking McDonald's places. Give me a break. Mass Sanity says, whatchamacallit sometimes offers a limited edition alternate version, a whoozy what's it. It's so good. So now we're talking. Now you're speaking my language here. Jesse Brown says we used to have 24-hour Walmart. Yes, we did. We did.
Yeah. There used to be there's a 7-Eleven near me that closes. It's not even, there's a 7-Eleven near me that's not 24 hours.
Oh my God, dude.
Shit. But
that's bull crap.
Yeah.
We got a lively chat here, man. It's Andrew Shackelford's here. The junkyard dog pizza breakfast at Uncle Oogie's. Hold on, I'm going to look that up right now.
That's amazing.
Let me see here. If I could spell, would be great. Go into the Google. And if you guys want to see me Google stuff, you can go to patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. And tiers start at just $10 a month. You can join us. Uncle Oogie's.
You're Googling your whatchamacallit.
That's right. Let me see. Uncle Oogie's in South Philly.
Yeah.
Breakfast pizza, junkyard dog, egg, bacon, sausage, pork roll, scrapple, and cheese. Fuck me sideways. I need that today.
I've rolled up eating like a fucking burrito.
Oh my God. You're going to see a side of me. You're going to see a side of me that is not going to be pretty. It's like when we go to Waffle House. You're just going to fucking see me be a pig. Literally a pig. Mass Sanity, don't start this shit. Don't you do it. It is the Taylor Ham is a brand. It is a company that makes pork roll. The product itself is called pork roll. Please, sir.
That's like me asking somebody to pass the ketchup and go, give me Heinz.
Yeah. Give me that Heinz over there.
Just give me some fucking ketchup, will you?
Yeah. For Christ's sake.
I can put on my pork roll.
Christ on the cross, sir. Greg Alker, who definitely hit on a mannequin, is here. Scrapple and cheddar omelet. That is good shit, man. That is where it's at. Everything but the oink. I think that's the name of the episode this week, pal.
Yeah.
Mass Sanity says there's only 16 24-hour diners left in Jersey. Really?
Dude,
that's
nothing better than like a night out and you're like, oh, you get the munchies. Let's go to a diner.
Yeah.
The Oregon Diner used to be 24 hours. Now they fucking close early.
Man, we used to get fucked up drunk. Greg can attest to this. Greg Alker here in the chat. He can attest. We used to get fucked up drunk, and then we would hitch a ride over to the fucking Westchester Diner.
Is that the guy who hit on a mannequin?
It is. He is the guy who hit on a mannequin, and he stood there for a while. It was talking to it, not realizing it wasn't a real human. And we were like, why? Like, what did you, like, how high are you right now? Like, what happened tonight? So... Mass Sanity says here, I live Hollandaise. That's right. I live north of Mass Sanity says I live north of New Jersey's Mason-Dixon line, Route 195. I understood that reference both ways. It's Taylor Ham, sir. You are wrong.
You are
wrong.
That's a great fucking point. You know, the Mason-Dixon line is 195.
It really is.
I never really thought of that. And my whole perception of New Jersey has changed because I used to say from Trenton down is owned by Philly and from Trenton up is owned by New York. It's like, New York and Philly are the parents of New Jersey, basically,
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's a great point here. Tell us about
the city of New Jersey.
Talking about Taylor Ham though. No, sir. Let us know your favorite sandwiches and your favorite breakfast meats. Tweet at us using the hashtag AskMeanie and drop them and let us know if we tried any weird shit. Have you ever had blood sausage before? Is that something you eat?
I think I've had that over in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
You know, people are like, blood. You had me at blood. All right.
We got people we have people carving up New Jersey here right now. Philadelphia claims Wildwood, period, says Shackelford. That is correct. Let me see. Do we have a Yokaz on here? No. Oh, yeah, we do. We have a Yokaz on that one.
Yokaz.
Yep, that's right. And then south of 195 gets the Philly stations. That's right. That is correct.
Yeah.
Country ham is some good shit. I don't know if I've ever had country ham before. Probably. I'm sure I have.
I don't know.
I mean, Heinz, Jesse Brown says, Heinz is the superior ketchup, and I usually won't use ketchup if it's not Heinz. Yeah. So what you do with Hunt's ketchup, here's what you do, right? If you'll indulge me, Meanie, you take the bottle, right? You take it, you walk over to the trash can. You step on the trash can, you open it up, and you throw that shit away. You open up your phone and go to DoorDash and get yourself some real fucking ketchup. That's what you do.
Yes.
You get some Heinz. None of this fucking bullshit.
And what's up with, what's it, ketchup, and then there's catsup? The fuck is
who the fuck? I don't know.
What is catsup?
It's not even spelled.
It's supposed to be ketchup, right?
Listen, all I know is that I could go for a Baby Ruth right now, and I'm going to eat this Rolo here. Baby Ruth as I drop this. But
yes,
we do have to talk about something today.
Oh God.
Well, kind of. Yeah, it's a shitty situation, man. I know we both talked about this a little bit. Friend of the show and a friend to Philadelphia, Pierre Robert, passed away this week very suddenly.
Yeah.
And I feel like we would be remiss not to at least discuss this a little bit because
I feel kind of guilty not bringing it up. But you know, as soon as you say Meanie, what's on your mind? Pierre Robert has definitely been on my mind for the last few days, and it's hard not to get emotional about Pierre Robert passing. If you're not from Philadelphia, basically anybody my age was raised, on rock radio, was raised by Pierre Robert. Me and Mrs. Meanie were sitting around and we're listening to, I forgot, we were watching something and I get a message. Pierre died. I'm like, excuse me, come again? And then I was like, who? So I wasn't expecting Pierre Robert. And he, my buddy goes, Pierre Robert died. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I ran to the internets, and it hadn't even really broke yet as far as news. He heard it on the radio, texted me, and then it started trickling down. And I'm telling all my, me and all my friends are like, what? Holy shit! What?
Yeah.
Pierre Robert won easily the last rock DJ.
Yeah.
Easily.
Unquestionably.
You take the Tom Petty song, The Last DJ, that's Pierre Robert. He's the last rock and roll DJ. He bridged so many gaps.
Mm-hmm.
He bridged so many genres, so many format changes within the radio industry. He was a survivor. He was a lone star, and he's a bright star in a world of radio that attracted people to him. It's always better to be the person people flock to than the person people flee from. And people flock to Pierre Robert in droves. And I met him as a young teenager. WMMR used to do a week in Atlantic City, and I lived in at the time. And I'll get up early, go down and watch the Morning Zoo do the radio show from Trump Plaza, and then you'd walk around the rest of the day and you see people from MMR, and I saw Pierre Robert, and I was like, I followed him around like a lost puppy, and he could have easily told me to scram.
No.
And it would have been rightfully so to tell me to beat it. But no, he entertained me. He talked to me. We had a conversation. And, I was just a young teenager. And, of course, listen to Pierre every day. He came to Philadelphia in 1981 and did afternoon radio from 1981 until the day he passed away. The day, before he passed away. And there was the thing as a shock is First of all, he's 70. Nobody would even imagine that he was 70 years old. He didn't look 70 years old.
Not in any way. That was, I think, outside of the fact that he passed. I don't mean to jump in, but outside of the fact that he passed, I was like, holy shit, he was 70?
Yeah. 70 years old. He didn't look it, didn't have that energy of somebody 70 years old. You meet a 70-year-old, you go, hey, how you doing there? I'm taking my cod liver oil pills or, whatever. I took a walk today. I took whatever. Pierre Robert,
prune juice today. Yeah.
He was the embodiment of timelessness and agelessness.
Yeah.
And they said, up until, the day, he was out and about and, the day before, or the days leading up to his passing.
Yeah.
No inkling that there was anything wrong. And I guess the word is he just went to bed and didn't wake up. And I said, if you're going to go, that's the way to go. I
was just going to say that, man. If that's it, if that's the way to do it, man, just let me go to sleep.
Yeah. And, oh man, he rushed to the radio, and Preston and Steve were still there.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were shook. And
well, because he was supposed to be on the air. Because I listened to the show the next day when Preston and Steve did the big tribute to him. They found out at noon, and I think Pierre was supposed to be at the studio. Because usually, if longtime listeners of MMR, Preston and Steve is the morning show, and a lot of times, actually most days, Pierre Robert will be in the studio with them towards the end of the show, or they'll not even in the studio, but like maybe they'll simulcast between rooms or whatever.
In the radio business, they call it the crossover.
Right. It's like a crossover. Like at the end of the show, Pierre would come in and he would talk about what he was doing that day or whatever. And I guess he wasn't there. And I guess, I don't know what, they had maybe found out, before, or while they were on the air or whatever it was. But
God damn. It was notoriously on, they called it Pierre Standard Time. Where, he might come in early enough to do a crossover. And if not, no big deal.
Yeah.
But I guess, they went to go do a meeting and Pierre hadn't been there. And I was like, oh. So they sent, his producer over to his house and his car was still there. And, they get the cops to do a wellness check and,
Jesus.
Soul crushing.
Yeah. You were the first person to tell me. You sent me the message over there. Yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And before
I told everybody in my circle, I was like, holy shit, Pierre Robert died.
That's just crazy, man. Just
it didn't seem real to type those words.
Mm-mm.
But and it still doesn't feel real, Dougie McCusker over at McCuskers, Pierre's a huge part of his day where, he goes in there's certain days he goes into clean and he puts on WMMR on the radio and, Pierre would do on this day and give you, the news of what happened today in 19 whatever. And, it's just like a time capsule, and losing Pierre is like losing an appendage,
Yeah.
You go to look for the thing that's always there and it's not going to be there. It's going to be weird. I don't think the radio, I think Philadelphia radio is forever changed because of that, because there's a huge crater in a crater sized hole in the radio universe now that, Pierre has passed away, or as Alice Cooper beautifully put it, Alice Cooper said, Pierre is tuned into a different frequency.
Mm.
And that kind of hit, but so I'm trying not to get emotional talking about it, but just to see the tributes coming in and everybody who was touched by Pierre. And dude, the first time I ever remember seeing Pierre Robert, he was in the Hooters video for And We Danced. They did a music video at a drive-in theater in the Exton. And, it was a live performance, but they're playing on stage and you look in they pay in the crowd and you see Pierre Robert dancing along with,
crazy.
And I was like, oh my God, look at that guy. And then, learned he's Pierre Robert. And then, I was in Jersey at the time. I figured out how to listen to, because we were a little bit out of the way before streaming and all this stuff. So if you lived down the shore and you wanted to listen to Philly stations, you had to take your coaxial cable for your TV.
Yeah.
Get a splitter, run the splitter to your TV, and the other part you run into your stereo. You get the little thing with the claws. That's where the antenna is. Screw that on, and you turn your radio, and you're picking up WMMR, WYSP. And I would listen to Pierre Robert, down the shore. And huge part of my everyday life. And my goodness, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the next day you listen to the, everybody, trying to, hold it together. My thoughts go out to, the staff, Jackie Bam Bam, Brent Porsche, Sarah, Preston and Steve, to hear them, and their tributes to Pierre. It's going to take a while, but, there's no replacing Pierre Robert. There's only, they're large Chuck Taylors for somebody to fill.
Yeah. I know that, like, outside of Stern, I think Pierre Robert was somebody who was a major influence on my wanting to go into radio and wanting to do podcasting and media and everything else. I mean, it was like every weekend at my house was MMR, right? Every weekday at my house was MMR all the time, and we listened to YSP for Stern, but like the afternoon was Pierre Robert, it was just, that was the standard, right? Summertime, everything. And it was always like, Pierre was kind of like it was like you could always come back to it. You know what I mean? It was like he was just always there. He was a steady, he was a constant. He was just always there, telling you something, helping you learn something about music. And I think his joy for music and the history of music and the history of rock and roll kind of inspired me to learn as much as I can about, hip hop music or anything else that I enjoyed as far as musically, and man, sucks. It just, like, I don't know how to quantify it any more than that. Like, it feels weird. It feels like a weird energy over the area right now, and not going to be able to see him. I was planning on doing something for work, going down to the Preston and Steve Camp Out for Hunger, and I know he was always there. He was so affiliated in so many local charities and so many local events, and his Christmas Eve show was always fun. Like, that was always fun to listen to. And
Thanksgiving he would play. He would do the Alice's Restaurant marathon.
Yeah.
Song that's about like 20 minutes long. He would play it like 3 times in a row, and
and
there's some of the stories were so good. He was the master interviewer.
Yes, he was, man. Unbelievable.
Somebody posted a clip on Twitter the other day, and Pierre Robert was talking to Chris Cornell, and he was talking to Chris, and he's like, I have to play you this tape. He's like, there's the song you did for James Bond, and the song's called You Know My Name, and he played the call, and a caller called in and asked Pierre, hey, can you play that Chris Cornell song from the James Bond movie? He goes, yes, You Know My Name. And the guy goes, yeah, you're Pierre Robert, but can you play the Chris Cornell, You Know My Name? Yeah, I know who you are. You're Pierre Robert. You're on the WMMR. It's like, no, the song is called You Know My Name. And the guy isn't picking up on it. And I'm watching Chris Cornell listen to this clip, and Chris Cornell is, usually a serious guy, kind of guy, but to see Chris Cornell belly laugh over this call, and you hear Chris Cornell go, "Hey, can you give me a copy of that?"
I have it right here. I wonder if I could pull it up on the if you guys can hear it. Let me see.
Yeah,
I don't know if you'll be able to, but this is fucking hilarious, man. Yeah. Can you hear that?
Nah.
Shit. It's in my headphones here. I'll have to find a way to pull it up and play it, man. But man, that is a classic fucking clip, dude.
It was like
a classic moment. Yeah, that's literally what they called it here, was Who's On First. Yeah. Let me see. Actually, I might be able to pull it up on my phone, but go ahead and keep talking, man.
No, but man, he's interviewed so many people and earned the respect of so many people in the musical industry. Comedian Craig Gass said he was, going into WMMR to promote a local comedy gig on Preston and Steve, and he's sitting in the green room and he's looking at all the photos in the green room, and there's photos of like Pierre with all these rock stars like the Stones and, maybe Paul McCartney or whatever. And he's like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
And, he does this thing for Preston and Steve, but he sees Pierre rolling, and then he pops his head. He goes, "Hey, just want to say hi." And Pierre's like, "Come on in." He's like, "No, I don't know about it. No, come in." And was so engaging with Craig, and he's like, "Man, this guy is rock and roll." He was a keeper of rock. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the right phrasing for it, but
I had the Chris Cornell clip right here.
Yeah, here we go. And listen to Pierre's voice. That is a beautiful radio voice.
It really is.
Answered the phone one day, and your song had just come out. Can we have that? Is that ready to go? How do we do it? All right. So I went to you should be able to hear this through your monitors or something, but I went to the phones one day and I answered them and I said, MMR, good day.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. I'd like to make a request for a Chris Cornell song.
Okay, what'd you have in mind?
You know the song that he played from Casino Royale, the James Bond?
Oh, You Know My Name, right.
Pierre?
You Know My Name, correct?
Yes, Pierre Robert.
Yes.
I know you. I listen to you every day.
No, that's the name of the song.
That's the name of the song. No, I have no clue the name of the song. I'm sorry.
No, that's the name of it. I wasn't asking you if you knew me. I was asking you if you knew the name of the song.
The song? No, I don't know. It's from the Casino Royale.
It's called You Know My Name. Who's on third? It's called You Know My Name.
I know your name. I don't know the name of the song, though.
The song is called You... Never mind. What is your name?
My name's Chris.
Chris, all right, Chris. Have a great day, and thank you for the call.
Thank you.
And the song is called You Know My Name.
You know my... Oh, that's the name of the song.
Now we're cooking with gas.
That's right.
Have a great day, buddy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow, you got lucky that day.
And I played that with the Abbott and Costello bit. Who's on first? You just
That's
can't
great.
pay for a call.
You have to give me a recording of that.
Would you like that?
Yeah,
I'll get
yeah.
it for you. Can't
Great.
pay for it.
fucking amazing.
Hilarious, dude. Just so good, man. But that voice is synonymous, man. That's synonymous. It's just
magic.
It's just synonymous with Philly. Like, it's just relaxing,
Yeah.
Put that on an afternoon drive, man. Fuck.
Yeah. And it just hit me that, fuck, both those people are, Chris Cornell's no longer with us. And
Yeah.
Whew, just trying to, not to get all soppy eyed here, but yeah, man, that was so great just to watch his genuine reaction. Like a song, and it's called "You Know My Name." You don't, think that most DJs are going to have to explain. No. The song is called "You Know My Name."
Oh man.
Magic
stuff, man.
Radio,
yep. Man, we are absolutely. Philly is going to be a lot less. I don't know the word. It's just going to be a lot less bright around here without Pierre. So
yeah, we lost one good citizen.
We did.
That was Pierre calling card. Good day in the morning, and then hello, citizen. Anything that happened down at Citizens Bank Park, he would call it Good Citizens Bank Park.
Or the boys. Every sports team was the boys in blue. Yep.
And he was against. He was kind of against the corporatization of arenas.
So
instead of calling the Wells Fargo Center, he would call it the Big Joint.
Yeah.
He would call Citizens Bank Park Good Citizens Bank Park.
Yeah.
I don't know what he called the link, but and if I'm a huge fucking sports fan, and Pierre was notoriously not a sports fan.
Yeah.
So he would bring his producer in to explain sports to him, and it was the best. It was the best. Pierre was just a hippie, prototypical hippie rock star who just happened to spin tunes on the biggest station in the Delaware Valley. You know, that's a 1-2 fucking punch. You know, for radio, pressing to Steve right into Pierre Robert. It's
seriously,
like, my goodness, you know, and like I said, he survived so many things. You know, when Stern invaded Philly, Stern went after John DeBella, the zookeeper.
Yeah.
And he didn't really fuck with Pierre, you know?
I don't think he had any issues with Pierre. I'm actually, it's funny you mentioned it. I'm looking it up right now. I don't think he...
Nah, Pierre was never really in Stern's crosshairs. It was always John DeBella.
Yeah.
Which makes me wonder, I didn't even listen to Stern this week. I wonder if Stern put him over.
I'm sure he would have, yeah.
Literally everyone has put over Pierre Robert this week, and I have been relentlessly just reposting stories and articles and tributes to him. Like Rolling Stone did an article on him, and that really touched me. But
yeah, that Rolling Stone piece, man, when Preston Elliott's reading on the air, I was like, yep, nope, can't do this today.
Yeah.
Nope.
And somebody brought up a great point, man. You know, if you're going to put a DJ in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame,
yeah,
Pierre Robert was,
gotta be Pierre.
He was a champion for so many people. He basically, WMMR as a station made Bon Jovi.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
Pierre was always a champion for Bon Jovi, and John even said so much, in his tribute to him. But MMR made so many people. They made Billy Joel, which they talked about in the Billy Joel documentary. But yeah, Pierre was there for a lot of people, and it didn't matter who you were, whether you're Bon Jovi or Tommy Conwell and the Young Rumblers, you were somebody to Pierre, as long as you're cool,
I'll tell you one last thing on this. I know I've talked about this before, but I have and Meanie has his own version of it, but I have my what I call my mark book here.
Yeah.
So every time I meet somebody famous or every time I interview somebody, I'm going to try to get through this without crying, I promise. Every time I meet somebody famous or I meet somebody, of note, I try to grab a picture with them.
Yeah.
And when I met Pierre in 2018,
sorry, man.
Sorry.
No.
I was photographing at the Mike Shinoda concert at the Fillmore.
Oh, okay.
And I was at the bar getting a cup of water, and he darted right by me, and I was like, "Holy shit, that's Pierre!" You know. And I was just like, "Oh my god, this is huge!" You know what I mean? Like it's Pierre Robert. It's like
legend.
Yeah. Well, so I walked right up, and I didn't know what to say. I'm usually, again, you all remember my Havoc for Mobb Deep story. This was a very similar one. I was like, "Holy shit, you're Pierre Robert," and he was like, "That's me. How are you?" And I was like, "Oh my god, it's such an honor to meet you." Just talking to him. Great. You like the show? Everything's good. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, it's like, "Sir, do you mind if I take a picture?" He's absolutely. So I'll see if I can pull this one out of here without ripping it. But this was a very, very meaningful moment, and I posted this on my social media. And
yeah,
man, it was just such an honor to meet the guy. Just so kind with his time. I could tell he was busy running around and doing all kinds of stuff, but he was just a wonderful man.
Oh, the best. Was the term salt of the earth guy kind of guy.
Yeah.
Just, he did so much for charity.
Yeah.
And he just wanted the world to be a better place. And what's wrong with nothing wrong with that.
No.
But
it's been a shitty year, man, for losing people that mean something to us.
Oh my God, yes. Oh my
man.
God. But
Christ.
Yeah.
Wow. We are going to miss Pierre, and
when it comes to Pierre Robert, I got to say, rest in peace, good citizen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm I'm going to try to collect myself here for a second, and I'm going to transition. I'm just going to ask you as calmly as possible today, sir. Are you ready to ask Meanie?
I would love to. It's time to ask Meanie anything. Ask me something.
I certainly did not expect to get this emotional today, but it happened.
Ah, man.
So
it's for a good person, and you're not alone. You're not alone. We've all shed a tear over the last couple of days, and I'm sure we will continue to do so. But that's the part of healing,
Don't forget to tweet us your questions using.
I can't remember what regular air smells like.
The Blue Meanie.
Thank you, Vince. I needed that Walmart fart in my ear. Don't forget to tweet us your questions using the hashtag AskMeanie, and you may hear them on the program. Meanie, what you sipping on this morning, good sir?
Oh, shit, yeah. I have Bellevue Strawberry from, I think that's an Aldi gimmick.
We still can't find the pumpkin pie, can we?
Fucking Thanksgiving's coming up.
Fuckers. I hope they have it, man. We got to find it. I'm literally going to deliver every single one I can find to your house, to the Meanie Cat, to Casa de Meanie.
I'm thinking they might be done because when I bought that case, it was like 85 cents a case.
Wow.
So that's why I had so many. I was like, all right. Might have, it's an interesting flavor, but Mrs. Meanie was looking on social media last night. They came out with Thanksgiving Oreos.
Ooh, Thanksgiving Oreos?
Like turkey flavored Oreos.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm looking these up. Ew.
We got the Oreos that has Reese peanut butter in the middle.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Oreo's latest holiday experiment mixes sweet and savory with a Thanksgiving-themed cookie collection featuring flavors like turkey, cranberry, and creamed corn. Is this a joke?
No. It's $10.
Oh, my God.
Fucking Jesse Brown with the best reaction. Hell no.
Yeah, hell no. No fucking way, dude.
That popped up and I fucking popped. Oh, man. Hell no.
God. Hell no. Oh, my God. Yeah. So it's KFC is adopting its upcoming move of jelly beans in 2026, inspired by fried chicken, sweet corn, and gravy. Yo, you know what fucks hard is the KFC bowls where they mix everything together. Holy Santa Claus shit. That might be lunch today, man. I don't know. That's good stuff, bro. And the Wawa Gobbler is back. Are you a fan of the Wawa Gobbler?
The cold one.
Yeah. The warm one's a little icky.
Oh, it's a fucking mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't give me that hot mess. Don't give me that hot mess. But I got my favorite here, the cheap shit from Aldi, the Sparkling Frost Classic Lemonade. Love this shit. So we're going to crack these for Pierre today.
Yes, sir.
In 3, 2, 1. There
we go.
Cheers, beers. Pinkies up.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Up. There we go.
Attaboy.
Hallelujah.
There we go. Machete Von Kill is here. Says, try the Reese's peanut butter cups with Oreos in them. They are the bomb. Hell yes. Dude, you look at that and go, hell yeah, brother.
Inside my pants looks like a melted candle right now.
I mean, he's just right underneath the table. What was that? Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Can't stand up.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go. We got
easy there, tripod.
In my closet, I have some of the red holiday themed Oreos, but I can't find any of the good ones anywhere. So the Post Malone ones were okay. I didn't mind those. The Post fancy ones.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, they had a couple of them. Mass Sanity says, "Are you going to enter the 16-man tournament to be John Cena's last match. In all seriousness, how high do you rank Cena on the all-time list? He's a top 5 for me.
I mean, anybody who has an era, the Bruno era, the Hulk era, the Austin era, the Rock era, the Cena era. And Cena had the toughest era to build because people were still craving for the Attitude Era. And
fuck.
Yeah. They were, WWE had to, they were a publicly traded company, had to tone down the product. And here's Cena having to be the face of the new toned down version of WWE. He had a hard task. So, yeah, definitely up there.
Yeah, I would say as far as like total career wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably top 5, right? Like of all time. We're talking like we're all like not necessarily personally, right? But like maybe for WWE's purposes, who else is bigger than John Cena, right? Like think about it. Hogan, Austin. Television's Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. Cena probably had the longest run of all of them.
I would say, yeah.
When you think, Austin's era was only a couple of years, like that explosion. And that was only really due to injury, and
I think if Austin hadn't had the neck injury, I'm sure he could have been like Cena, because Mass Sanity says here too, he says Cena probably had the longest sustained run on top. Yeah. I mean, I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I'm running through my head trying to think of anybody else who had that level of stardom, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could probably make an argument for Ric Flair, but that was before WWE.
Look, Flair's one of the top talents, but the unfortunate part, he didn't do it on as big of a stage,
Right.
He was on TBS, but when you think of the reach of WWE had, if he would have been WWE in the 80s, it might be a different story. But Flair definitely had a great run as an all-timer.
I'm just sitting here thinking about like all the big names, right? Like Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, right? In the 90s. Like, yeah, they were big, but were they Austin big? Were they Rock big? Were they Hogan big?
No.
I don't
WWE, I just got, we were in the middle of the Attitude Era. I was like, how does this compare to the Hogan era? And they're like, Hogan's era was great, but the money was definitely more. Guys made more money during the Austin era.
Yeah. Now, here's a question for you. Adam from Downingtown wants to know what Blue Meanie has to think about this. Do you think that Cody Rhodes is in that list?
He's on the way,
Yeah.
He's over, I mean, it's only the first couple of years of this run, so, time will tell.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because I feel like he is, right? Because you got these guys, Punk and Jay and everybody else are over, but are they Cena over?
Right.
And I think Cody has the ability to do that, but I don't know if he's necessarily over. So, Cody could be, but it's too soon. Yeah, no, I just don't know. I guess he would be probably at the very top of the top of the top, right? So I would say if you're talking about impact on WWE, I would say he's got to be in the top 5 of all time. I just don't know. I can't even quantify who that 5th person would be. Maybe from a terms of like merchandise or being over, maybe Warrior might be on that list, but like, but that's what I mean. It's like that number 5 there. I don't even know if there's somebody that would be in that list.
Warrior, they tried to have a run as champion and didn't really go as planned. So
right, that's what I mean. Like it had the ability to do that, but it never really crossed over. So, excuse me. Let me see. We have one more quick question here for you. It's our friend Juicebox Hero. You're stuck in a broken elevator with 4 of your favorite celebrities, but ate cabbage and beans for a week. How long could you survive without booty tooting them all into a noxious ass blast disaster?
Dude, I'm getting to that age where I'm farting and not even realizing it. I'm standing there and I'm totally annihilating people's nostrils. Like, bro, just go on Amazon and buy some new nostrils right now. Because in an elevator, I don't know. It depends on how comfortable I am. Just
it's hard to say.
What's that?
I was gonna say you're eating all that, and I'm like I said last week, a frog wearing jeans for the first time. I'm clenching. I'm running up the stairs, bro.
Do the one cheek sneak, let it slip out, and ask everybody if they smell popcorn.
Somebody's baking brownies, dude. I'm too old now to be fucking trusting any of those, man. That one cheek sneak. I'm too old for that shit. I can't do it anymore. So,
been there.
Yeah, but we want to thank you for your questions each and every week. We appreciate you. And Meanie, it's that time of the day, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Where can everybody keep up to date with all things blue when they're not, Jesse Brown, you smell barbecue, when they're not watching the program?
There's a story for that line, too. For another episode. That's for another episode. If you would like to follow the Blue Meanie on all forms of social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Blue Meanie BWO on all forms of social media. To support the Blue Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Blue Meanie. To support Mind of the Meanie, go to ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. MattCareBearCare.com. Get the Blue Spruce Beard Oil or Balm. Shout out to Josh Thornton and doing an amazing job over there, taking care of the cat. He rounds him up, takes him to the vet, pays for him out of his own pocket, and sends him off better than he found him. So every dime you spend at MadCatBearCare.com goes to take care of the cats. Ultra Pro Wrestling video game coming to all major consoles. Ultra Pro Wrestling contains not only original characters created by the amazing Hal Haney, but many real-world wrestlers, including myself and many others. Go to ultraprowrestling.com or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. That's ultraprowrestling.com or follow them on Twitter at UPW Video Game. The Figure Collections Bone Crushing Wrestler Series 1 variants of the Blue Meanie are available now. All Series 1s can be ordered right now at shop.figurecollections.com. That's shop.figurescollection.com. Try that again. Shop.figurescollections.com. Type Blue Meanie in the search bar. Pick original Blue Meanie or BWO Blue Meanie. Either way, there's no wrong choice. You had the Blue Meanie on your podcast, go to podstars.net. That's podstrz.net. Register your podcast, book the Blue Guy, and let's have a conversation over there at podstars.net. Cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO for birthday sales. Fuck that one over. Cameo.com/Blue Meanie BWO for holidays, birthdays, and well wishes. I did a couple last week, and they're so much fun to do. Make somebody's day a little bit brighter. So if you want to make somebody's day a little bit brighter, first of all, book through the site. Don't book through the app. The app takes too much of your hard-earned money. But if you want to make somebody's day a little bit brighter, let's do that at cameo.com/BWO. But most importantly, Mr. Barnard, where can we find you, sir?
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Where can we find you, good citizen?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, good sir. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, and TikTok. On the old talk, you can find me there at This Is Goober. Yes, it's my handle. No, I'm not changing it. It's a brand, pal. So you can go ahead and find me there. And you can also check out my work at the Sportster. I have a very exciting announcement to make about my work at the Sportster next week, and I will do so on our program, or maybe the following week. We'll see what the timeline lines up to, but I will let you know what's going on there. Lots of good shit happening, so don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Sportster and on Twitter at Sportster News, and keep up to date with everything I have going on over there. Shout out to the homies at the 10th Ward Barbershop, committed to ink to my arm officially. Thank you, gentlemen and ladies, for making this Philly transplant feel at home in a new city. But go and check them out right now. And go schedule your appointment today with Kane, Jordan, and the rest of the team at 10thwardbarbershop.com. ProWrestlingTees.com/Mind of the Meanie. Pick up a shirt and keep the lights on at Casa DeMeanie and the Barnard Home for Wayward and Troubled Youth. Don't forget to join us, rather, or listen to me fuck these words up. Join us at Patreon.com/Mind of the Meanie. Tiers start at just $10 every month. Fucking hell, Bullshit, Let Me Start Again. Tiers start at just $10 every month. Join us. Lots of fun stuff coming there soon. And then youtube.com/@MindOfTheMeanie. Listen to Meanie and I's episodes going all the way back to the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2022. And down here at the bottom of the show, where are we at here? Right there is all of our social media handles. So go ahead and follow us there. Keep up to date on everything with the show. And we appreciate you joining us. Thank you, good citizens. As always, we appreciate you. For the Blue Meanie, I am Adam Barnard. Join us again each and every week as we take a trip through the mind.
Blue World Order.
The Meanie. Peace.
This episode of Mind of the Meanie was recorded and produced by Adam Barnard and was engineered by Carl Pinnell. Additional production and narration provided by Sam Krebs. Our executive producers are Josh Chernoff, Adam Barnard, and the Blue Meanie. Our opening theme is performed by the Swamp Candles. Our closing theme is performed by Chikara. The show contains original music produced by Enrichment. Get additional bonus content by becoming our patron on Patreon at patreon.com/mindofthemeanie. And follow us on Twitter and Instagram at mindofthemeanie. This has been a Butts Carlton media production in conjunction with the MLW Radio Network. Butts Carlton, proprietor.
Blue World Order. That was Blue Meanie's brain out.
The world of MLW Radio never stops.